Alright, hello and welcome back to A Link to the Past. It's time for us to dive into our first dungeon of the Dark World, which is the Dark Palace. Alright, so, we don't, Oh, hi, Threes. We're going to start by going over this direction. We don't need to search under all of these just yet. We'll be coming back. Oh, hi. Alright. So, we're gonna pick up all these guys here. Hit that switch. And collect this key. And then, come up this way. Now we can see if there's any goodies under any more of these. That switch opens the door, obviously. We can check out the other side. Another one of these helmeted dudes. Oops. Didn't need that yet, but that's alright. Now, down this stairway here. And we have an anti-fairy that we can just ignore for now. We're going to take this teleporter over here. And put these out just in case. Let's see what we can learn. Dark Wolf, can you hear me? It's me, Zelda. I am locked in Turtle Rock on top of Death Mountain. I know you're doing your best, but please hurry. Alright, now we could just leave, but... Oops. First, let's smash this open. And... we really could come here later. Actually, probably should, but it's alright. We can just do this quickly. Smash this guy open as well. And there's a... couple of these guys, they're called like Taramas or something, I don't remember. The red ones, if they look directly at you, will shoot a little fireball, so what you do is fire an arrow and then have them walk into it. And these guys are much easier, you can trap them, but also easiest to take care of them with arrows as well. And up here, yeah, let's just do this. I don't think I actually talked about these guys, so these little dudes are electric when they are, you know, firing, but most of the time they're safe and you can just take them out. The red ones split in two, the blue ones just blow up. But I just want to get the dungeon map to start off with. It's probably more efficient to come back here later, but that's okay. So we can see the layout. There's just 2 floors to the Dark Palace. We can take out our bombs, blow open each of these walls, and in here we have a little fairy palace, and on this side, treasure chest with a second key. Those guys out and then continue on, and we'll just have to reverse course here. If we had the item that we'll acquire later in the dungeon, we could have just jumped right off the ledge, but no such luck. Alright, let's continue on. We'll go back through here and then teleporter out. Which brings us back to this first room, and then just back up the stairs. So, now we could go all the way back around through that door, but that just seems like a huge waste of time. So instead, sneak out through here, and open that door up, and come in here. So we have these turtle shell guys that we can't do anything with just yet, so we'll ignore them for now. Go up this pathway, where there isn't really actually much of anything, but I'll just show off what's on this side. There's that little arrow there that we could basically use as a jump, but we won't be doing that. Save that for a little later. What we will do, however, is put a bomb on this piece of the bridge and drop down. That'll actually kind of heal itself the next time we're up. A little goofy, but fine. Now, don't jump off the ledge here. We want to come through this door and collect this chest where we get the big key, and then we'll jump off over here, which brings us to where that ledge was. We're going to ignore those guys, and these skeletons are just a little goofy. They fire off their heads unless you knock them down, and they just float around for a little while and then eventually leave. What we want to do is get that button hit, open this chest, collect this key, and then depart. Brings us to that other teleporter right here. And again, we can just go right through here. Now we're going to go up the other side. This we're going to push off down there. Collect our chest. And jump off here. We're going to ignore those guys down there for right now. And head up north, where we want to get through this right away because the floor is going to start falling away. So let's leave and come back in. Alright, sprint right across there. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to go through this door on the left here into this darkened room. Some goofy little dudes that are very, I think they're just a palette swap of the little red guys we saw in the, what was it, Tower of Hera? Collect these bombs. Ultimately, what we're really trying to get to is down here. Hey, come back. There we go. Right here. So we will drop a bomb there. We'll just quickly collect this chest. Key. And go through here to collect the hammer. Magic hammer. You can drive the wooden stakes down into the ground. You can use it to pound on other things too. Alright, so head back out here. Somehow. Oops. There we go. Now in here, we can finally deal with these turtle dudes by using our hammer. So if you hit it once on the ground, they'll flip over. If you hit it again, they'll flip back over. Oops. Depending on if you're in range or not. But you can also use it when they're flipped over to kill them. It's usually not worth it because it's pretty short range and you're likely to just accidentally miss and flip them back over. But it's an option. Anyway, get the compass. And then we are going to want to head down here. Where we're going to have some anti-fairies. Oops, we're going to miss. Collect all these rupees. There you are. Alright, heal up. Suppose we might as well do this. Alright, this chest is the one we really need with our key. And right here, arrows. Let's get our powder back out. And there we go. It's also worth noting that if we look at our map, this is where the boss is, but unfortunately we can't quite get there just yet. So let's head back out. leave through the south door. And we have this kind of annoying little room. Some rupees. I always want this. There we go. Let's sneak by. And now, where we want to go is going to be down south there. But what we need to do is get through that door. And unfortunately, we have the blue blocks up. So that's going to be a little bit difficult. So what we're going to do is draw that guy down a little bit, hit this jump, see if we can knock you off so we don't have to deal with you. And then we can use anything that we have at our disposal to hit that switch and head this way. So this is where we could have dropped down from above there. I think... do I want to hit this? I don't remember. Anyway, in order to open this door, we need to hit that switch, but you have to continually press it down. So we're going to use this statue here, push it all the way up, and rest it on there. Let's open these guys quickly too, see what goodies we have. Parts we don't need, okay. Alright, so in here, we have some more of these dudes. There we go. Can't not pick them up, regardless of whether or not we're full. Alright, so since that's down, we have to worry about it, but we will just let this thing swing by. And then we have our second of these things where we hit the target. Actually, last time I believe it was torches we had to light, but still, same general idea. We activate the mechanism, and that shifts the wall and opens our way. So we're going to head down here, and this is our second time that we have these little things bouncing down there. I think they're called moles. So basically you have to hit them with the hammer, and then they'll stay flat. Oops. That was foolish of me. Really nothing else to them. They don't hurt you or anything. They're just there. Alright, and then over here, we have to hit this switch from behind that wall. And we will use this key to open the door. Okay. Take care of Turtle Boy. All of these nice little turtles. Draw them over here a little bit just so we can do this. We can see slightly better. Hey. There we go. And the last one. Cool. That opens the door. And I don't remember if the next room is dark or not, so we'll just light that. It is, but it doesn't matter. Okay, so which one of these is it? There we go. And teleport over to this room, where we have a little army of turtles to meet us. Perfect. And that leads into the boss room. Now, in theory, you can use the hammer to crack open the helmet here. I honestly find that to be kind of annoying, and I think that using bombs works a little better. Oops, that's not what was supposed to happen. Shoots these weird little fireballs that split apart like 3 times, and then also will occasionally swing its tail at us. That is not how you're supposed to dodge that. It's also not how you're supposed to deal with those. There we go. There we go, that's better. Alright, now that the helmet is off, we can switch to bow and arrow. And it is relatively easy to deal with if you can get your aim on. Especially because you can just fire away like that. That might be one of the cleanest boss wins we've had, despite the fact that I still just kind of goof it up with the bombs and blowing myself up, but it's alright, we'll take it. And with that, we have completed the Dark Palace. So let's see what we have to hear. So we have this crystal that is, I believe, containing the captured essence of one of the 7 maidens. Dark Wolf, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land, where the Triforce was hidden. But because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished it, the world was transformed. I'm sure he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He is trying to open a larger gate between worlds near the castle using our powers. But the gate is not open completely yet. If we 7 maidens come together, we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. Do you understand? Yes. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Alright, we can take a quick look at the map and see that now the locations of the other maidens are revealed, as well as the recommended order, although you don't technically have to do the dungeons in that order. But I think we will end things here, and when we come back, we're going to do some exploring through the Dark World. But till then, see ya.